Hello students, how are you? I think you are all well. Stay at home, be safe, keep study. And in this session, we will discuss practical geometry, which is 10th chapter of class 7 NCERT maths book. So first we discuss construction of parallel lines. In next session, we will discuss construction of triangles. So construction of parallel line. So before this, we discuss construction tools. So first is ruler. It is used to measure and draw line segment of required length. Next one is compass. It is used to draw angle, swing a arc or draw a circle. Next, protractor. It is used to draw and measure angles. Next come to parallel lines and their properties. So first property is corresponding angles property. So there are four pair of corresponding angles. First one is, so here M and L and M are lines and this is transversal line. Okay, this is transversal line. So angle B or angle F, angle A and angle E, angle D and angle H, angle C and angle G. So these are four pair of corresponding angles. And if the lines are parallel, then the measure of corresponding angles are equal. So we can say that angle A is equal to angle E, angle D is equal to angle H, angle B is equal to angle F, and angle C is equal to angle G. Conversely is also true. It means if any pair of corresponding angles are equal, then these two lines are parallel. So suppose if angle B equal to angle F, so then L parallel to M. Next come to alternate interior angle property. So there are two pair of alternate interior angles. First one is angle D is equal to angle F, angle C and angle E. So if L and M are parallel, then these two pair of alternate interior angles should be equal. So angle D is equal to angle F and angle C is equal to angle E. Conversely is also true. If angle C is equal to angle E, then L parallel to M, or angle D is equal to angle F, then L parallel to M. Now using these two property, corresponding angle property and alternate interior angle property, we can construct a pair of parallel line. Okay, so constructing two equal alternate interior angle or constructing two equal corresponding angle, we can construct a parallel lines. So first one, draw a line, say AB, take a point C, outside it, through C, draw a line parallel to AB using ruler and compass only. So step of construction, first is given a line AB. So given a line AB, that is this, draw a line AB by using ruler. Take a point C outside of this AB. So next, mark a point D at line or on line AB and join the CD. So next step, join the CD. So you will get angle CDB or angle D. Now construct equal angle D. Okay, construct angle at C which is equal to D such that angle C and angle D are alternate interior angles. Okay, so now with D as a center and any radius, draw an arc intersecting AB at E and CD at F using compass. Okay, here. So now with C as a center and same without changing the radius of compass. Okay, draw an arc constructing CD at intersecting CD at G. So now draw an arc at point C using C as a center. Construct an arc or draw an arc which intersect CD at point G. Now measure this FE or adjust your opening of compass equal to length EF. Okay, equal to length EF. And now taking G as a center, swing an arc which intersect the previous arc at point H. Okay, this. So now join the C and H, or we can say that draw a line M passing through C and H. So this should be equal to M parallel this line M parallel to AB, because alternate interior angles are equal or pair of alternate interior angles are equal. So these two are alternate interior angles. So angle D, angle C are alternate interior angle and these are equal. So angle line M parallel to AB. Next come to construction of parallel line using corresponding angles property. Okay, so now using corresponding angles property, it means we construct a pair of corresponding angles such that these corresponding angles are equal. So now draw a line using ruler and take a point outside of this line and join this point to a point on a line. Okay, that is A, and this point is B. Now taking A as a center, swing an arc which intersect the both arm of angle A at point C and D. Okay, so open the compass of any radius and swing an arc which intersect these two arms of angle A at point C and D. That is C, and next one is D. Okay, now without changing the radius of compass, taking B as a center, swing an arc which intersect line AB at point E. Now measure this length CD, or we can say that open your compass of radius equal to CD without changing this opening, taking E as a center. This point is E, so taking E as a center, swing an arc which intersect the previous arc at point F. This is E, and swing an arc which intersect previous arc at point F. At point F. Okay, so this is F. Now draw a line passing through B and F, point B and F, which is parallel to given line, that is AD line. Okay, so now by constructing equal corresponding angle, you can draw two parallel lines or a pair of parallel lines. So we have learned two methods of constructing a pair of parallel line. First one is alternate interior angles method, and second one is corresponding angle properties method. Okay, now next come to exercise 10.1 second question. First we already discussed. So second one is draw a line L and draw a perpendicular to L at any point on L. On this perpendicular, choose a point X and 4 cm away from L. Through X, draw a line M parallel to L. Okay, so first we draw a line L using ruler, and now take it a point P on L. So at point P, draw a perpendicular line N. So how we construct perpendicular? So you already learned. So as taking P as a center, construct a semicircle like this, and then bisect this semicircle or bisect this angle 180 degree. So you will get perpendicular line. Okay, because this is 90 degree angle, a line which makes 90 degree angle with another line that is perpendicular to that line. So okay, now take P as a center and adjust the opening of your compass equal to 4 cm. So and make an arc or swing an arc which intersect of line N at point X. So now you will get a point X which is 4 cm away from line L. Okay, so at point X again draw a perpendicular line M. So at point X, so similarly at point X you make the semicircle, then bisect it, so you will get the perpendicular line M. So it is required construction. Okay students, so next question is let L be a line and P be a point on L, and through P draw a line M parallel to L. Now join P to any point Q on L, choose any another point R on M. Through R, draw a line parallel to PQ and let this meet L at S. What shape do the two sets of parallel line enclosed. Okay, so first is draw a line L using ruler. Okay, and take the point Q on line and take a point P on outside this line and take a point Q on line and join this PQ. Now make equal angle at P such that angle P is equal to angle Q, and angle P is alternate interior angle. P and Q are alternate interior angle. Okay. Now extend line P at P to get line M. Now extend this line, so you will get line M which is parallel to L, because these two are alternate interior angles and these two are equal. So L parallel to M. Now take a point, similarly take a point R on line M. This is R on line M, and draw an angle at point R such that angle P is equal to angle R. So these two are pair of corresponding angles. So equal corresponding angles means these two lines are parallel. So extend this line. Okay, so now extend this line. So you will get which intersect at point S on line L. Okay, so you will get the closed figure, that is PQRS. And what is the specific property of this PQRS? So the specific property of this PQRS is PR parallel to QS and PQ parallel to RS. So when opposite sides are parallel, then pair of opposite sides are parallel, then this figure is, or this quadrilateral is parallelogram. So PQRS is parallelogram. So this we get parallelogram PQRS. So for preparing this video, I used www.askmaths.com, teachumaths.com and YouTube channel by Tangential Thoughts. Thank you students for watching this video. Thank you again.